Okay, so I'm going to do another Pinterest inspired look. I've already done my base because I'm doing a wear test again for that elf soft glam makeup. But but so hopefully if we don't get something that has flesh tone, we'll just, you know, do another one. But I'm going to scroll on my Pinterest board for makeup ideas. Did I get one? Oh, that's fun. The little clouds. I don't know if you will be able to see clouds on my skin because I'm so fair. Fair meaning I am white. I'm so white. But that's really beautiful. Oh my gosh, it's gorgeous. Whoever this is, great job. I will credit to you, obviously. I mean, anyways, so okay, so we it looks like all of the contouring is actually done with purple, which you know what purple I'm going to use because I use it all the time when I can use purple blush. And I also have some purple highlighter. I love purple face products. It's it's what was intended upon the creation of the universe. Now I also have so I have a purple highlighter. I have two colors that I have for purple blush. So this is a Krylon eyeshadow, and this is the color Dusk. So I think this will be good to kind of be a little less stark against my skin. And then I'm going to use the Half Magic blush color in Only Drama because it looks like that when I use it. It looks so good. Yeah. And then I also have the Morphe highlighter glow show in the color Lavender Beam. And this color is, sorry, I did a test the other day. Or not the other day. This literally fucking today. But it's very like purple iridescent. It does look like it casts more of a like white shadow than it actually. See that help a little bit. It's just that like almost black next to it that's making it look a little weird. So it's a bad swatch. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I'm clearly got my like head like half in it today. Um, so let's just get to stepping. Let's get to getting gorgeous or trying and make um, some steps into gorgeosity. It's very, very pretty. And the lips are also very gorgeous in the look. So I'm going to go in with the lighter purple first, the dust color from Krylon. And this is kind of a cool tone purple. Just, is this, what's happening? Oh, it's just like, it's just not as dark as I thought it would be. So I was like, where is it? See, it's like not that dark. I'm putting like a fair amount on. It's like some, but And it's important that the contrast that the purple creates is enough so that you can see the effects that I'm putting around them, because those are in white. And I like, you just won't be able to see them if it's not dark enough. I might have to switch from purple to like purpley blue, like a night sky. Um, because like I might just be too fair for a lot of this. Doesn't look like a lot of nose contouring was done. I might put a little color. It looks like, I mean, the highlighter color is definitely on it. So I'm just gonna put some color there. Now I'm gonna go buck fucking wild. The other purple color. Now the tour that she did, um, it looks like the placement is a lot wider, so you can really see the clouds and everything. And I like that this has no white base, so it really works on any depth of skin tone. I don't like going down like that, but I just need space to make clouds, which is a perfectly normal thing to say. And then the eyes are going to be like really like um winged out and purple and gorgeous, and then they'll have this like little cloud cut crease on it, which is gorgeous. I think I might pull in some dark. I don't know, should I do exactly what they did or not? I'm not sure, because I am more fair significantly. Well, I don't know. I mean, significantly is still appropriate word, but like, yeah, yeah, significantly. Who am I kidding? Um, but I don't know. Let's just do it, because the point of this is to make any look like be able to like transplant onto my face. And then if I was doing like like my own version of it, I would try to do a little bit more like night sky. Um, but I'm gonna kind of use what I can. I gotta get these eyebrows to eyebrow way better than they've been eyebrowing lately. They've been having such a tude, and they're going through puberty. And I know like that makes no sense, but like if you've been living with these eyebrows, you would agree that they are going through something. I'm about to book them their separate therapy appointment or something. Just gonna bring it into this area. Now I can't see any kind of anything that's going on under here. Um, so I don't know if any contouring is happening, but that's okay. um, so um, let's go into let's go into eyebrows. Not a super angular brow, but a very defined brow. Times like this when I'm like, why did I shave my fucking head? The brow's much thicker at the front, so we're going to kind of go in and shape that. Not my preferred brow shape, if I'm being honest, but it might just be their natural brows. So I'm not gonna diss someone's face just for existing. It's messed up. And then I have the Benefit Brow Blade. And I think that'll be good for getting some hair, like when I cut the brow with the primer, I think that'll help with underneath. One of my brows is just naturally like lower than the other, and I don't like to tweeze down that low as much anymore. I used to when I um, was a waxer, but now that I like my brows thicker, I don't do it. See, brows have been just giving me grief. Like, I can do someone's brows so much easier than this in real life. And then I try to do my own brows, especially when I'm trying to, like, create someone else's brow shape on my face. I'm like, ugh, I do not like this. Yeah, because, like, that, like, much larger in the front just does not look great on me. But you do you. To cut my crease with the P. Louise base. That rhymed. And this is gonna like, carve out my brows. So I'm going to make a nice blown out purple wing. So I'm going to start with a lighter purple color, a kind of like medium fluffy brush. and go into my crease first, and then start blending that kind of out into a wing shape. Pull that in as well. And remember, we're gonna cut this crease for that cloud. So we actually want quite a bit of color right here as well, but we still want it nice and blended out. And this is my lighter shade of the two shades of purple that I'm going to use. So I'm going to to blend it out and blow it out a little bit more because the other color will be kind of inside this shape. Then I'm also going to take the same color and I'm going to put it underneath. Now, I know that this purple and the purple on my cheeks and everything are different tones, and it looks like she really stuck with the same tones. So I'm gonna try to move towards a like more red toned purple. But this is kind of the only one that I had that was a little bit lighter, which I mean, I could have lightened it up, but I was also lazy, y'all. And then taking that under the eye as well. And before I go and use the darker color, I'm going to take the highlighter that I'm planning on using because that's like it's very highlighter heavy. And I'm going to use that on my brow to soften up the color. It's also going to give like a nice blend, but the highlighting is very intense in this look. The dark purple. She might have done the cloud, the white cloud on the whole lid. I can't quite tell. It looks like there might be some pink glitter in the clouds on the lid. Maybe like the lid is okay. Okay, I think the lid is pink glitter. Okay, cool. That's fun. With this, I'm far less like careful with the placement of the purple than I normally am because I know that a lot of it's going to be just really like the background of what is going on with the with the clouds. Now I'm gonna take a color that's a little bit more like of a pink purple, and I'm gonna pull that in just to kind of nod to the purple blush that I have in the rest of my face. You see kind of how like there's like it was kind of hard to like catch the like cohesion between the rest of my face. I feel like just adding that little bit of pink. And this is the Avani Gray, so I just like palette. So I just use these two colors, this one first and this one after, and by using that pink on this eye, you can see that it just kind of I feel like it made a difference in how well it went with the rest of my face while still being very purple. Okay, it looks like she really swung for the fences with this wing, which I'm loving. Okay, so now I'm going to take some micellar water and I'm going um, uh, to carve out the lid. Now, some of it's kind of hard to see, so it looks like maybe there's color here that I didn't really place anything. So you place some color there, and then I'm gonna carve out with the micellar water, and I'll be back. So I actually thought about it, and I don't want to do. Well, I don't want to carve out my brow, or I can carve out the lid, but it is kind of pointless because the how the clouds are done. It looks like they're done using anything that has. Are there like 1,000 seagulls outside of where I'm at? Like, does anyone else hear that? Am I going crazy? Don't answer that. But a brush like this that's going to create the top of the cloud shapes that you're literally just going to stamp, drag, stamp, drag, stamp, and drag. That's kind of the clouds throughout the whole face. So I don't really feel like I need to go in and clean up because the clown white is going to cover that super easily. Now, before I apply the clown white, I do need to douse myself in the highlighter because highlighter is definitely a feature, a huge feature of this look. So I'm going to um, go in with that highlighter that I um, used earlier. Now, you're going to see texture unlike that of any other video that I probably will ever do, because I don't use this much, or even that much in general highlighter because my skin's very textured. Although this isn't too bad on the texture, and because the color is kind of unusual, it it doesn't draw a ton of attention. Is that eyebrow like very uneven, or is it just my head? I think it's kind of uneven. I'll fix that in a second. Okay, so now I'm gonna go in and I'm gonna start carving out the shape on my eyelid. Now, because I'm using a cream, I want to set it as soon as possible because if I don't, I'm really going I'll it'll smudge instantly. Instantly. That was intense, wasn't it? So now I have that done. I feel like I look crazy, so I'm going to take some powder on a brush and use that to set that clown white, especially those more defined parts of the clown white. Take it a little bit on the inside here. And then because it had that pink glitter, I'm gonna go in like a shimmer pink. That's gonna go under the glitter, but it's just there. Every cloud is unique, just like all of us. That's terrible, right? Like embarrassingly terrible. Okay, now I get to have some fun and we're going on an adventure. See, I'm so light. You can like if I lean forward, like you can barely see that shit. Nope, don't dip that in there. I kind of wish I don't know. I'm like I wish the upper lip was a cloud. I would think that would be excessive, but it's my fantasy jam. Okay, and there's stars. Can you even see that? I don't know. This will help with my texture. I just add dots to it. So it looks like my acne marks are stars. What a beautiful metaphor for life, right? Okay, so lips and uh oh my gosh, did it in other colors too? Queen work. Oh my gosh, it's like gold and oh, oof, that's pretty. Sorry, I'm having a moment. Okay, so I am going to finish my eyes. So I'm going to apply pink glitter. I'm going to apply some liner, and then I'm going to apply some fake eyelashes, and then we're going to work on the lips. Okay, so glitter, liner, lashes, and I picked some lashes that are pretty stiff, but I thought would be cute. They're not as big as the ones worn, but I feel like I kind of don't have any lashes between like something like this and like 301. So I didn't feel like we were at 301 territory, but I just don't have anything really in between. So next is lips. Actually, last is lips. And I what I'm gonna do is because it looks like the lip is diffused a little bit. Um, I'm going to take the blush color that I want in all around my face, and I'm going to take that color and go around my lips a little bit. I'm also gonna take the highlighter.